一个屏幕。哦，上线啦！Hello，大家好，今天我们终于准时了。Oh, sorry. Today is the English version. I forgot.
Yeah.
Now that we are bilingual, so let's say hello to everyone.
Hello,
Finally,
guys.
we are on time. I think this is a good starting point, Alvin. We need to be on time
Yes.
for all of our live stream. And
First time.
to
First time.
to just clarify, me and Alvin, we never coordinated on what color we wear for the live stream. But I think now we have hit twice in a record that we are wearing the same color, right? This is good.
Yeah.
Maybe we
One of
should.
the reasons is that I don't have many. Regarding my clothes, I don't have that much colors. Like I always have blue, white, and black.
I have. Let me think. I really like green, but I don't have that many green color clothing. And then
Agree.
majority will be
Oh.
like white and black. And I really like aligned colors. If people know me in person, right? Every single time I go out, like the color should always be aligned. Either it's like a suit, not
Mm.
in the most like serious way, but I'm just saying like the top and bottom will always be match colors. That's usually like what I prefer.
Yeah. Also.
Okay,
Same.
anyways, hello everyone. Please make sure you like, reply, or retweet our live stream, okay? Today we're gonna talk about something I think a lot of people are caring about, which is the token launch. I know
Yeah.
that most of my followers, I hope you guys are safe with your positions, but I also know like people they
Hope
will
so.
set aside also.
Yeah. The sad
Okay,
thing is
we
that the Bitcoin even like broke over
what happened? Is
109.
this last night?
Yes. Maybe.
Okay.
Or 2 days
This
ago.
just shows
I can forget. I can forget.
let me see. Because like what's funny about because usually I wake up at probably every day at 9 or 9:30, and I already have a meeting. And then when I jump on the meeting, I wouldn't like check any market news or any pricing. But this morning, like there's people already reminding me when I go into a meeting room, which is relevant to this topic today. Like the
Oh.
person who was also a KOL, and he has been working with me a couple of like marketing stuffs. He asked me, Mena, did you check your Monad box today? By the way, Alva,
Oh.
did you check your Monad box today?
Yeah, I've opened all the box of
Yeah.
3 days, right? Got
Yes, 3 days.
over 100K mon. Actually, way lower than my expectation.
What
I
was your
like
expectation?
I thought there would like be the same amount of the tokens in consecutive 3 days, but I got the most at first day at day one, and for the day two and day three, it's much lower than the day one I got.
Yeah, it's the
And
same for
about
me.
the day
Okay.
one, maybe I got like let me check. I even posted about this on Twitter.
I posted
I
too.
thought I got maybe over like 200K, 200 2.5. I forgot. But the USD value of the airdrop may be like 15K because I'm the tier one of the airdrop. Yeah. But finally I only got lower than 10K USD value of the airdrop. So way lower than my expectation.
Do you feel rocked?
Actually not, because luckily I lucked my profit because I showed at like 8 billion or 7 billion valuation previously, so I think it's quite good.
Is it let's see Polymarket. Okay. Since we are talking about this, we should go to Polymarket to check everything. Let
Oh,
me
you mean
open.
the FTV thing, or yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Actually, it's
And
also very interesting about the total commitment of the Mega ETH ICO tonight, right? Very interesting because
oh
um
yeah, we talk about it.
the result is about 1.39 billion of the total value, and one of my bets about the going to 1.4 got zero. So yeah, just that it's very close to the result. Yeah,
Okay, let me share my screen so that
there are only
so
two
did you
bets about
win?
Monet right now.
Where is it? Okay, let's see. Let's check them one by one. But by the way, if you guys have all opened the box from Mona today. Okay. Uh, the last one is a ticket to the mainnet, the golden ticket. Did you see?
Oh,
You don't have the
oh,
you don't have the golden ticket?
I haven't checked. Let me see. Yeah.
Check your third box. Okay, maybe you did. I think everybody got the golden ticket. Come on.
Yes, yes. Maybe because cause like I said, the result is way lower than I thought, so I just closed the window at the time.
Check
Okay,
it,
yeah, I
check it,
got.
check it. Right?
Yeah.
The golden ticket. And I actually know the date, but I wouldn't disclose it here because I feel like later, probably in 5 minutes later, there will be already people disclosing the date. Because I'm pretty sure the Mona team they send out this like announcement officially to all of the teams that they are working closely with. And then just for full disclosure, right, Sprout, me and my CTO, we almost go to the Mona Studio, which is a space where they provide for the builders every single day to build
Oh,
on our
awesome.
project. Yep.
It's
So
also
so
at New York, right? The
yeah,
office.
it's in New York. You should
I
you should
remember
come
this
visit.
because I saw the interview video of the co-founder of Monad previously, so I remember the
Yeah.
office is at New York. Yeah, I will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
there.
it's in New York.
Maybe next year.
Why next year? This year, come.
It's only 2 months left this year.
Okay.
I need to
Uh,
take a rest in November or
what do you mean?
December.
There's no rest for Twitter KOL or builders or founders.
Oh,
There's no
yeah,
rest.
yeah, exactly. But we are in a bear market right now. A small bear market right now. Small bear
No,
market.
don't say that, Alvin. This is not a good thing. We should not say we are in a bear market. We should say we are in a crab market.
Yeah, somehow I agree your point because I know that builders are more bullish on like what kind of market sentiment right now because builders can more focus on what they are building compared to like several weeks ago. Yeah, so I can agree with you to
I
some
feel
extent.
like I feel like for me, right? Because I know what I'm building. So it doesn't really matter the market. Like, because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that I have the confidence that our product will go through the bull and bear market. And of course, I have mapped out the different scenarios, right? What will be the yield during the bull market and what will be the yield during the bear market? And how do we source the best yield opportunity for people across different market conditions? So once I've mapped out all the scenarios, I'm okay. But to this point, right? Since we are talking about token launch, I also know
Yep.
there are a couple of founders or a significant group of founders. They believe that they have to capture the token launch meta right now, like within the next 1 month. Otherwise,
Oh,
because they
I can
think
feel that. I
they
can
won't
totally
do it,
feel that. Yeah,
right?
because there
Which
are many
I mean,
teams reach out to us for the past few weeks. Yeah, so
uh,
much compared to several months ago. Yeah.
did they offer you guys like very ridiculous marketing offering?
Not that bad. Yeah.
Not bad.
Cause
No.
not bad, not bad. Cause for us, many project will
Mm,
just skip Taiwan market, right? And
mm.
is to my surprise, there are many projects reach out to us for contents or marketing, especially in Taiwan. This kind of market, yeah,
Yeah.
is
I mean,
also a good thing. Yeah.
mm, I think it's a good thing for you guys because you guys got more offering on the competition. Business is better for you guys, and
Yep.
I do think like project founders also start to become more aware of the fact that all the liquidity are in a most of the liquidity are in like APAC region, right? So
But I'm also
you
wondering
mm,
why they like um they all want to do all these things in a short time, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I'm kind of scared. Are they also scared of what's coming for the market? Maybe we'll get another dump in the coming weeks or something. Yeah,
I can
I
give
don't
in
know.
my 5 cents. And I also have a story to tell.
Yeah, please.
I mean, I'm kind of scared to tell the stories, but I really want to tell the story. Okay. So how but this is kind of sensitive. Okay. But I think like okay, so around 5 or 7 days ago, a very good friend of mine, let's what should we call him? Let's call him Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter called me. Peanut Butter called me and then says, and just like send me a tweet about like he is going to launch the token ABCD. And of course I say, okay, congratulations, right? I good luck on the token launch. And then he sent me like long paragraphs of things saying, Maina, you have to launch the token within the next 1 month. Otherwise, all the on-chain DeFi are gonna die. I'm like, what do you mean? And then he called me for like a 5 or 6 minutes call, and then we discuss this. I'm like, okay, I said I'm very happy for you to launch your token, but for me, for the sprout, I will build it for the longer term. And I'm absolutely not ready to launch the sprout token within the next 1 month. We haven't even
Yeah,
officially like launched our open beta yet. And like I told him, like, okay, I have prepared all those big distribution channel for Sprout. We are in a cash cow like business model. What are you talking about, right? And then very quickly we hang up. And several days later, his investor texted me. His leading investor. He was like, "Hey, Mina, what do you think of our friends da 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 token launch?" And I'm like, I'm not at the position to comment. Obviously, it didn't go very well. But
yeah.
anyways, I don't want to comment further.
It's
I'm
the
just
one just launched yesterday or something. Because the one that just came out or listed on exchanges from Cairo Launchpad was very controversial. They even turned out the Binance Alpha offers, so many KOLs and participants just can figure out what they are doing, what the team is doing, because um they got like uh their price just dropped over 50% once they got listed on Binance or something. So it's very ridiculous, and it's also one of the projects on Kaido Launchpad. So it also affects many projects.
do you want to pull
Uh,
up the price chart? I don't know which project you're talking about, but
I
the
think many people know this Novastra. Novastra
Novastra.
is
Oh,
one of the other Bay projects. Yeah.
the reason why I'm mentioning that specific project, right? It's not talking shit about my friend. It's more about going earlier, right? A lot of founders feel like if they don't launch the token within the next 1 month, they're gonna die or there wouldn't be any meta. But to be honest, from this is my pure perspective, right? I understand why you think that, and I understand why you want to ride the market wave and to catch up the last, maybe like you whatever people call it, the last part of the bull. But if you are so scared of your business model or scared of like, oh, you wouldn't be able to capture the meta, maybe that just shows fundamentally you are not very confident about your project in a sense,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And especially, I think everybody understand we are playing a different game, or the meta for projects shifted from earlier this year to now. And most of people, they wouldn't buy into the narrative of like high FTD, low, I guess like low liquidity for those tokens. Everybody knows it, and I don't know if anyone is like buying into those narrative right now. I mean, Alvin, do you think like of course you filter the list of projects that you recommend to other people, right? Do you think like people will actually go buy those tokens? Like, is there a significant amount of people know that, oh, this is an advertisement paid by the project?
Yeah. I think
Mm.
many Chinese KOLs they don't mind telling all about this on Twitter, and I think most players left on the table right now are the most smart compared to the last cycle, and we can feel that nearly most of the investor from in crypto space also moved to other market like stocks or commodities or something. So I
Mm.
think, yeah, as you say, there are actually not so much liquidity, and also um, retail investors want to buy tokens as secondary market. Yeah. maybe Korean. They are also still very crazy about trading tokens, but for other markets, I think they don't want to buy tokens anymore. Maybe part of the investors and traders, and I we can also
Mm.
feel that many big whales they don't trade tokens anymore because like the 理财 investment
That's what I do. Yield farming,
yield
wealth
farming
management.
is the most straightforward way for them to keep earning money. It's the
Yeah,
simple way in the market right now because
yeah.
it's very difficult to earn money by trading or any other things right now. So for big
But
whales,
also,
uh,
I'm telling you, a lot of big, like, okay, this is what I've seen, right? Especially when people are uncertain about the market, then people will spend a lot of time on identifying which yield farming strategy is the best in the market, right? But even whales, they got tricked by projects because you
yeah,
have
yeah, yes, yes,
seen
yes,
a lot of those news. There will be whales coming onto Twitter. They will say, "Hey, ABCD, I signed this yield farming contract with this project, and this project is promising me a fixed term of 20% or 30% APY for the next like 3 months. But now they are not paying me with the token rewards. What should I like? They will complain on the Twitter, right? But it's very hard.
yes.
Like at the end, like and this happened with many big projects. If you guys have like good memories, I'm not going to name drop, but this happens many times. So that's why I always said you think like I think many people think they are smart, but at the end of the day, how do you keep every single party responsible for whatever they promise you is is the ultimate game. Is the ultimate thing that you need to do risk management on.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
don't
okay,
think.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a theory um from one of my friends that he said there are not the one side always has their edge in the market. No matter you're a project, you're a KOL, or even a big whale, and the normal player, well, all we need to do is that we need to find the most valuable information in the market and try to do our best. And I also heard that many KOLs lost so much money from what they call insider information. It's very interesting.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think
We
I
let's
like
discuss this a little bit because I feel like my information source is kind of different from your information source.
yes, yes, totally.
Right? Like, how do you usually get all those? I assume every single day you wake up, right? And then there will be many different projects reach out to you, and then they will also update you. Oh, this is what we plan to do. But all those projects, they when they talk to you, they will be super careful, or they will kind of like decorate whatever they are saying because they they will have the expectation whatever information they tell you guys will be published on Twitter, right?
Yes, yes. Definitely not for me to hear 100% like the information from every single no matter they are projects or KOLs. I need to evaluate and try to find the right source of each piece we see on different social channels. And I also think that's also one of the responsibility to be a researcher in this space. So
Mm, mm,
even I know it's an insider information, I will also try to dig into every piece of this. Yeah,
mm, mm.
don't like will make this kind of information to hurt me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have the responsibility for your audience, so you have to like double
Yes.
check, triple check, verify, validate information. For me, of course, I don't have like projects every day talking to me because I have said this very publicly. I don't take advertisement. Whatever I say on my Twitter is all by my own will. I can say like so far right now, I don't take any advertisement. In the future, I don't know if I will be, but if I will ever be, I will let you know. And
Yeah.
for information that like people are telling me, usually it's when we do our one-on-one catch up. And those people either we have been long-term friends or we have some business partnerships. So I will ask very directly, oh, here is ABCDE. Like, is this your actual plan? But I can still, I think 90% of the time people will tell me, oh, the truth. And maybe
Yeah.
some 10% they want to control the narrative, or they will actually not, they will say, oh, I can't tell you this right now. Something like that.
Mm.
So I have like, but one thing I keep doing is I will always verify, right? I will mark this down, and maybe 10 days later, 20 days later, I will validate and put this into my memory. I will
Yeah.
know, okay, this person said the truth to me, or this person lied to me. And then in my mind, this is already marked. Okay, he or
Yeah,
she is a liar,
actually, I
right?
think it's also like the mode what AI algorithms works when they try to verify all the information on blockchain, right?
Mm, mm, mm. So
Yeah, they
you
need
just
to
keep the
receive.
record. Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
like just like me. Yeah,
mm.
don't trust,
Uh,
just verify.
yeah, and another thing is like you should also remember that whatever the person's past behaviors is also not 100% of an indication of what in the future he or she gonna be doing. So should always put
Hmm.
some like suspicion into whatever you are believing into, and make sure you are okay to take the downside if things goes wrong.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's go back to the token launch. I mean, we have Mona will be launched. We also have Mega East will be launched. And go back to like earlier what we were discussing, the FDV. I mean, I don't want to do the FDV prediction thing. What do you think of the Mona, like the airdrop claiming process so far? The 3 day claiming.
I think it's a success. Just like I think they are very good at marketing from our team because from the past few weeks we all we can see on Twitter is about all about Mega ETH ICO and Mona airdrop, and they break the airdrop claiming process into 3 days. Also a good tactic for them to keep um, creating impressions interactions with all the
Mm.
eligible users. Yeah.
I want to talk about conversion. I think, to be honest, mm, I like the Mona airdrop claiming process. It definitely captured a lot of people's attention. And I'm looking forward to what they will be doing in terms of hyping up people's expectation on the token. But I think their focus is more on, oh, we are rewarding the KOLs or the community builders, whoever is close to the Mona community, right? We want to provide them with a good experience so that they share it out. That's their intention. But from Mega East, the public
Yes.
sale, right? The pure intention is to hype up the expectation for the token, if you know what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
so
And
so
also
so first of all, their
yeah.
intention is very different from those two perspectives.
Yeah. Also, want to talk about the way Monad team do this kind of marketing. Also, echo one of the controversial people talking about Monad airdrop because they they didn't get didn't gi- given didn't give much airdrops to the testnet users. So even one of the Chinese KOLs, he posted about, oh, he decided to give out all his airdrops to his followers for this because there are
Mm,
many because he's one of the biggest airdrop farmers KOLs in the market. So
I have my
I think
opinion. I have my opinion. I will be very
yeah.
transparent. I will be very straightforward on this. And I think people may hate me saying this. I think,
Mm,
I mean, I kind of, okay, if I have to pick one ecosystem, I will pick Monad, right? This is my
mm,
position. But Alpha, you can
okay.
you can say differently, right? I'm just saying
Yeah, for
from my
sure.
heart. Like if you are a chain, if you are like building a layer one, layer two, whatever, Mona is layer one. You want good builders to come to your ecosystem. So whatever you are hoping, or at least from my perspective, I think me as a builder, I want the ecosystem to provide me the best support. to coming into the ecosystem and working with all the different ecosystem builders together so that we push the ecosystem higher. And the users, they are coming to use the decentralized apps, the protocols, whoever is building on this chain. Not they're not going to directly to Monad. If
Mm.
right, the distribution of Monad or the utilization of Monad should almost be invisible in a sense. Because like the users say they go to the biggest social apps or they go to the biggest DeFi protocol or they go to the biggest like yield farming protocol, for example, Sprawl, to and then underlying we are using Monad, then that's their success metric because it's a B2B2C model, not a B2C model. Like for a long time, I think a lot of people maybe they are just like kind of spoiled for many years. Or they say, oh, we do a couple of like testnet things on this blockchain, then we will get big airdrop farming. That's like several years ago. I think going forward, I don't know if we will be see that again, right? Even and then if you don't have good applications or protocols on your chain in the long run, your blockchain gonna die. This is
Yeah.
like more like long-term thinking. I'm not saying Mona is the best at retaining their protocols because I mean we know what happened during the last several weeks, right? There are some dramas happening for ecosystem projects, but I still think there will be good projects building on top of Mona. For example, us. uh, but again, I think Sprout is a different case because we are cross chain. So for all we are placing our eggs into like different chains and different ecosystems, right? But that
Yes.
doesn't impact us contributing to each of the ecosystem because the users we are bringing onto each of the chain are real. They are sticky. They are not they're not like crazy, you know. They're not saying, "Oh, we want a 50% guaranteed like day one," because that's also not sustainable. If any offer sounds too good to you, it's a Ponzi, and I feel like a lot of projects they are kind of aiming that way. Which this, I mean, I don't want to build this. If you guys want to build, right? Okay, going back
Mm.
to versus if you look at MegaEase, I don't know what I want to play or what protocol I want to use on MegaEase. But I know a lot of people have high expectation of the MegaEase token. I'm just saying, okay, maybe
Mm.
you're gonna get a good token. I don't know, but ecosystem wise, I don't see anything yet.
Yeah. Actually, I know Cookie from Monad for quite a long time. So yeah,
Yep.
sometimes to some extent, I agree your viewpoint. But I also know like some interesting projects on Mega Eve as well, like
Mm.
Euphoria and also GTE. They just work with Polymarket. So
Is
I think,
GTE with MegaEase anymore? Do you? I think they left MegaEase.
oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot
Okay.
that. Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck it.
And
Sorry, my
I
bad.
know the exact drama behind it. So, but okay, no,
Oh, I
let's
don't
not
know.
spill. Let's not. We will talk about this offline. But I know what's
Mm.
going on.
Yeah, it's also one of the interesting issue.
Yeah. I mean, I I do think like any if you don't want your protocol to die, maybe it's time to stop the specific ecosystem project. I mean, I still think like you need like particular money market on your chain. You need like perp dex, whatever, right? But for company like us, like a yield farming company, of course we need to go to different chains at different times, different protocols,
Yeah,
different
you need
strategies
to
at
play.
different times to find the best yield, right? It sounds
Yes.
mercenary, but but the whales or the liquid funds, whatever, they have been doing this for a long time. Why don't we open this up to the retail users? Mm.
Mm.
Okay, but okay, my ass is sitting on like one of the chains. I know. Uh, I hope both of them gonna do well. Okay, Mega East and Mona, both of them. I hope you
Yes,
guys
yes,
have a
for
successful
sure.
token launch. But I also want to warn our audience that do a lot of research, please. Right
Mm.
now, if everybody is concerned about the liquidity, concerned about the market sentiment, and if you are not certain about the opportunity, what should you do? Maybe you should monitor. I don't think anyone is missing generational wealth at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you doing any like promotion for both of them?
You mean Mega ETH and Monet?
Mm-mm.
No, no. Yeah, I'm
No.
neutral.
So you're neutral.
Actually,
Okay. So
actually, the most interesting is that we picked Bera Chain for for the for one of the choices. We built the local community for them last year. Yeah,
are
it's
you
very sad.
sad now, Alvin?
I
Yeah.
think it's also a lesson. And like Ella, Leslie, oh, they're also very good people. So I think, yeah, it's still an experience, and it's very great to meet all my partners to building this kind of community. Yeah, we're still good friends. So I think that's not matter. Not a matter.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Ju-
mm.
just keep moving on.
I think this is my personal opinion, right?
Yeah.
Um, I know a lot of like ecosystems or chains they are trying to build this like cabal or trying to build, and then they are purely evaluate or giving rewards to people based on so-called loyalty, and they never they don't put focus on capability. I don't know what's true, what's good or what's bad. But if you purely put your evaluation metrics on loyalty and you disregard people say like how good they are, so some of the ecosystems that I know they do this. They will be like, oh, you, and they will have a small group of people who are very loyal to the ecosystem. They will say, you responsible for money market, you be do perp dex, you do spot trading. Then what's next? They are not. And then the one person just go on vacation for 6 months because they were like, oh, I got this pie. So you don't have people who are both capable and diligent to push forward on the protocols and narratives on your chain. That's crazy. But this
Mm.
is literally a lot of the ecosystem are operating, which I feel very, very surprised and sad. And but on the surface level, people on the crypto Twitter, they don't know anything, right? They'll be like, "Oh,
Yes. Yes.
the founders are great. The founders are smart." No, fucking no.
Oh. We don't even know that. Yeah,
They
I
are not
think
hardworking. They are not. I
yeah,
said too
still a
much, but
very like information gap between what's really what the team is really doing about what the retail investors think. I think still exists a very
there's a gap.
big
Yeah.
information gap.
So I'm bullish on what? I'm bullish on people who are trying to build the social network or social reputation. Because you can
Yeah,
actually like
same here.
use your money to like, for example, if I do have very strong opinion in my heart. I just don't express it like on the internet. Now in the live stream I'm sharing, right? Sharing to the extent I'm comfortable. But once we have the social network, whatever protocol is ready, I will use my money to vote. I will be like, okay, this person is trustworthy. This person is not. And in a more maybe
Yeah,
in a privacy way. So overall, you get all the aggregated information so that not only the retail users but also the builders, they will know who to work with. Because if someone is
oh
really good at lying to you, saying something, oh, they will do in the very beginning, but later through continuous verification, like oh, that person is not reliable, but you still lost the time of like trying to work with that person or that protocol, right? But once those kind of like verifiable social network or social reputation is ready, like I will be 100% to use it. I will contribute my part.
exactly. Yeah, I think connections referred by friends is like the most worth like 值得信任，就是 any connections
Oh, worth
referred by
trusting.
friends. Yeah, worth
That's
trusting.
that.
Then
I think you still need to put some suspicion on. Still need to do your own judgment because I used to
yeah, it
think
depends on
like
the
that.
level we trust
Mm,
different friends, like, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
How many years we know each other, and which kind
True,
of scene we met at a party or in a projects or any other things. Yeah, depends.
true. Yeah, yeah. But once that is ready, we should promote to all our like retail users for this.
Yeah, I'm also
Okay.
very bullish on the PMF about what social circle connected with the like on-chain credential layer, like you said previously.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think
Is
it's very
it-
difficult to build this kind of
what?
product.
Yeah. What is ESOS doing? Let's check them out.
Yeah, yeah, I can send you the
Yeah.
link.
Can you share your screen?
Oh, for sure. Hmm, let me see how to
Mm.
use.
You can just share. First open like a separate window and share, and then I will add the separate screen to the stage. So while Alvin is working on like pulling up the ESOs, um, okay. Do you want my cat is like um
Okay, is it work?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You can see the real time slashing about um one of the controversial issue on CT or any other things right now. Maybe
Mm,
we can directly check into this. They have a slashing and summary,
mm.
evidence, and all the comments. Oh, you can see even founder of Ethers, he will jump in the comments to interact with each other. Yeah,
Okay,
and you
I
can
will
you can
maybe
you
I'll
can
go
see.
comment. Mm.
Yeah, if you read or vouch for people you don't know, you are openly abusing the protocol. He's very straightforward about all the things, all the behaviors on the protocol. So I
Do you
think
know the
this.
founder? Maybe we should create like a group together
Oh,
with the
I
founder.
think I think he will be happy to be the guest because I know him. I know him since fintech era, and I asked some questions about Ethers or himself on Taco, one of the client of Farcasters on base. Yeah, so
Mm-mm.
I got the invitation from the team at the time. Yeah, so it's very
Yeah.
lucky to be the first batch of the Chinese users at that time. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get him on the live stream, talk about like different projects and
yeah,
also his view about social network, social reputation network, right?
he will be
And
very
I
happy
will
to
also
be to do these kind of things. And
yeah, I will
also,
also
there's a
with
very
easels.
interesting part about um like users can also vote on different projects like abstract, any other things.
And
You
after
can
the
see.
vote, what's the outcome? I mean, is there you vote with money, right? I assume then later you will split the profit pot.
Oh, no, no, no. I think every users on Ethers they will get their free votes to vote on different projects. Like you can see Mega ETH, Abstract, or Monad.
Mm.
Yeah, but like you say, the money things is not so important within the whole ecosystem. But we can vouch on each other to increase our credibility score of the platform. Yeah, but maybe
Mm,
that's only like 10% or 20% of all the things we can do on this platform. Yeah.
cool. Send me a referral code. I would love to like explore, and then let's get the founder on our live stream, and then I will
Oh,
also give him some
yeah.
like product feedback.
Yeah, I finally
Share your
got my
referral code.
new invitation. Yeah, yeah. You can share me your wallet address. I can invite you. Okay.
Okay, okay. I will. Let me share with you like after the stream. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very interested in this, and I think like if we all the data can be viewed by the projects or retail users, and if they this can become some sort of choose validation, that's a good news for retails. But before that, like they also need to implement specific mechanisms from users to farm or from projects
Yes,
to
yes, yes,
try to manipulate, right? The cost of
yes.
manipulation should be set much higher. So like we increase our chance to our probability to get the more truthful information.
Yeah. I think maybe it's also one of the thing this kind of platform can work with like ZK based technology to go through all these problems to come up with another solutions. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you need to hold people accountable for what they are saying or what they are voting. and it should be have some consequence, no matter on the reputation perspective or on the monetary perspective, right? So that like then
Yes.
people gonna say, oh, I wouldn't lie about this. uh
Yes.
it's not the, I mean, utilization of ZK is more like, oh, maybe without disclosing your identity you can say the truth, like that you can do, right? But purely just using it, say, oh, we 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 put our data through ZK doesn't help. It's more like the consequence. Like it's only the
Yes. Yes.
consequence that gonna hold people
Understandable.
accountable. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's another element. For all the comments we make on ethers, we need to be responsible for this, and every participant can downvote every comment of different profiles,
Oh, can
and all
download. Can download your
downvote.
comment now. Let me see. What did you say, Alvin? Let's see. Let's see.
You mean my comment or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see your comment. We should do self-reflection on whatever we said in the past. And I
yeah?
will do that too. Because I definitely
Okay.
have like talk about the projects that I'm bullish on. I,
Yeah.
to be honest, I validate things that I said, right at that time when I post, like maybe within like a couple of weeks or several months, like it was doing well, and then it goes, and inevitably, like some of the projects they start to, mm, doing not that good. So I think, if I really need to evaluate my tweets, I would say if you look at that moment, it's good. But if you look at like several months later, uh, may not be that great. So take everything I said with a grain of salt.
Hmm. The the interesting thing I found is that the founder of Ethos is also doing live streaming right now with over 3,000 people listening. Very crazy.
Really? Okay, let's see.
He's
Let's
like
see. What
I think he's also very solid builder.
what's he?
I'm very
I don't think I'm
respectful.
following him. What's his Twitter name?
Serping text.
Okay, let me first follow it.
I posted a tweet previously about like the project bullish, um founders with CryptoPunks PFP. It's very it's a coincidence, like a founder from Kaido, from Ethos, and Hyperliquid. They all have CryptoPunks PFP. It's very interesting. So I somehow I write these kind of things at a time. Yeah, and all their
Oh,
color is all about it's
green.
connected with green, like Hyperliquid and Kaido. Yeah,
Sprout too. Yeah, there's
yeah.
something
Spell two.
I
Yeah, the next one. Yeah, the next one.
yeah. I almost feel like this is a classification of people. I'm not joking. Like whatever color
Hmm.
your main color is, it just shows your personality. And I
Yeah, yeah,
truly
yeah.
believe in this
Yes, for
comment.
sure.
A company's product is essentially an extension of the founder's personality.
Mm, true,
Alvin, if
true.
you really think about it. If you really think about it. So, and this thing is especially true in crypto because crypto is such a small industry and it doesn't require like a large team to execute all your idea. Usually the team size is like starting with like 10 to 20, and only if you are building some, say, centralized exchange thing or other, the projects that will require a lot of like human capital, then majority of the protocols is just like less than 20 people, and then you have exchanges have thousands of people.
Mm.
So I truly believe, because you can also tell like Sprout is 100% an extension of my personality.
Yeah.
Because the way every day you talk to your employee, how you manage the team, how you promote or how you tell your team that, oh, this is my core ethos, let's build it out, right? Of course it will impact every single daily decisions that the protocol the company is making.
Mm. Mm. True. We can find many connections between products and founders. Yeah, from a
Okay,
mm,
this is what
from a
Alvin
small
posted.
people.
Oh, ethos. Let's dig in. By the way, Alvin, your internet, you still seem very blurry today. Okay, I'm just telling you. Maybe your internet is not that great today.
Yeah, I found this. I don't know how to solve this problem. Maybe
Just
Wi-Fi issue.
pay more money on your internet. Can you?
So I will.
I literally like pay. Okay, every single month I think I'm paying over 100 bucks on my whole internet because I know I
Oh,
need to do live stream.
so
I need to do
expensive.
this. I know it's so expensive in the US. Guys, move away. I
Yeah,
think in Taiwan probably you can get the same speed of internet with 20 bucks maximum, 30 bucks. No,
30 or 40. Yeah,
oh
kind
sorry
of.
for it. Yeah, it's also not that cheap. I mean, mine is a little bit. It's like 120 right now after tax. Yeah.
Mm.
Is this what you said, Alvin?
Uh, yeah. The reviews about me.
It's kind of blurry. Oh, what did people say? Just read, just read.
Oh, I read by myself.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it's kind of blurry. Okay, I will read it. Can you? Is this like a public link? Can you send to me? I will read it. It's kind of
Oh,
blurry.
yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, send it to me so that maybe I will share and I will read.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I just sent.
okay,
You can
I
just
saw it. Okay.
scroll down to the comment section.
Okay. And I will create my profile and make sure everybody to go. How long does it
Yeah.
to create this? To have people vote for you?
Oh, you need to get my invitation about this. No worries. I will. Yeah,
What
I
does
will
this mean?
send you.
Okay, you are distinguished, first of all. That's great. 99% positive, 322 reviews. Good job, Alvin. And then who
Thanks.
who
Appreciate that.
actually short your reputation? $17. Is it yourself or someone who hates you?
No. You can see that there are 4K market cap of long reputation. Actually, that's the concept derived from fintech, I would say.
Oh, and then okay. People say what impressed me the most was that Alvin was one of the first players to experience the FriendTech project. He
Oh
conducted
yes,
very
yes.
in-depth and comprehensive analysis and content sharing.
Yeah, he's the guy I know on fintech as well. Very
His
active
tweets
and
were
smart.
unanimously recognized by everyone, and the influence of his tweets gradually received positive feedback. Okay, this is great. This is something
Eh,
to learn from him. Hmm.
and you can see that he vouched one ETH with me. Yeah, maybe it's the biggest amount of the vouchers I got.
Really? But is he going to get any return? This is 6 months ago. So basically he give up 6 months of ease yield to vouch for you. This
That's
is great.
that's the smart way because the cost of like buying ETH at the time maybe only 2,000 or something. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Let's
yeah.
continue.
At least at least his portfolio got 2x on Ethers.
Okay,
Not that
and then
bad.
this crypto painter. The discussion on the industry trust layer on Kaido and Ethos is amazing. It describes the structure of the entire InfoFi ecosystem in the most straightforward language, and the perspective on the discovery of early projects is also unique. But this is nothing about Alvin. This is about Ethos, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Let's. How about this? Either next week or the week after, we get the Ethos founder on, right? And then we review the Ethos founder.
I think it'll be very interesting.
Oh, I will join the platform, and I will actually also ask all my friends to join. This is really really cool.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm bullish. I'm bullish. But I will also be okay if people say bad things about me on Ethos. I would just remember
yeah.
because this
We
is
are
all
very
public,
open to
right?
this. Yeah, we are very open to this, and remember forever.
Re- Yeah, I actually remember everyone who did good or bad things to me publicly or privately. And I actually have a small book. Write it down.
especially for bad ones. I think um opinions or feedbacks, the bad ones, well, like make me learn more,
R-
much more about the good ones. I don't need that much good ones from everybody.
r-
I just want to know the bad ones, and they can make
Really
me, yeah, be
improve.
stronger, be stronger.
But
Yeah.
the thing is that do you think it also projects like negative energy on you? I mean, you have to distinguish because there are different kind of bad ones, right? If it's super critical, thoughtful, uh, I agree with you. I love those like feedbacks. But if it's just someone purely projecting negative, forceful information onto you, then I 100% hate of those because it's just like
Yeah,
when you wake up and something
I mean,
forceful
I mean,
happen.
yeah, I mean the reasonable one. Yeah, if the bad opinions or feedbacks is talking nonsense, I would just don't give a fuck. Yes.
You don't, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I can tell. I
for
can
sure.
tell that from you, Alva. Because usually I think you appear very calm. You're very like happy, but that also shows that like you're just very stable mentally. You don't give a fuck about the negative like comments.
Uh yeah. We need to keep moving on.
You are so blurry, Alvin.
Sorry. Yeah,
What do you think of the? Yeah.
maybe we
Okay,
will
let's
edit the
continue our
video.
token discussion.
Okay, okay.
I did the video.
Moving on.
Yeah. I remember last time the video was like, okay, Alvin is away, lagging, da da da. Is there any other upcoming tokens we should talk about? How about all those launch pads?
Uh
Let's
maybe
go to Kaido launch pad.
Kite or Kaido Launchpad. Like I said, one of the projects listed on exchanges last yesterday is very
Mm,
controversial. The team
mm,
also turned down the Binance Alpha offer. So maybe their uh token pair doesn't have that much liquidity
mm.
for users to trade, and the
Yeah.
price just got dumped over 50% once listed. Yeah. So most participants on Kaido Launchpad um are losing money.
There's no alpha for any of the launch pad, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to say
Oh
this directly
damn.
at this point. I mean, don't you think so? There's no alpha, guys.
Yeah. So these things happen. Many people say it's also a downtrend signal for all the upcoming projects on different launchpad or something. But still, many people bullish on momentum and Kite uh to be listed on Binance or something. Binance uh is the first one to list the pre-market of Kite. Maybe
Should I
also
say
yesterday.
something controversial? If you take a look at all the Binance spot listing, I'm only talking about spot listing, okay? I think maybe in the beginning of 2025, you're gonna see a huge price pump. But right now, because there's not many retails or people who are interested in this token buying, the listing on Binance is just unlocking more liquidity and more exposure. So even if it's gonna pump maybe temporarily, essentially like as long as the project have not figured out a way of how their revenue is contributing back to the token, you're gonna inevitably see it going down. And it's
Mm,
also harder, especially harder for the projects to pump their own token or doing active market making strategy once you are listed on Binance Spot because the cost of pumping your token, you just need to prepare much more money compared to, let's say, if you are not listed on centralized exchanges and then there
yes.
the liquidity is low, then they are more likely to pump. Think about the very famous project who pumped for so many months. They didn't get major exchange listing. The reason why they are able to pump is because okay, they have some money to pump, and the the circulating supply of that token is so small. It's almost like, oh, if it's all grasped by their insiders, then they can pump the token really really hard because it's just
Mm,
technically it's feasible. Financially, it's feasible, but once it's listed on like finance spot, I don't know.
mm.
Right? This is how I
Maybe
think
it's the
about it.
same logic behind the hype of behind the the skyrocketing about hype and Esther, I would say. Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
got um listing by big exchanges initially when they launched the tokens, right?
yeah.
So it's also very good strategy if the projects
Unfortunately,
is
retails
mm,
only judge a project by its token price, which I don't think it should be the case in the long run. But right now, since the market is that, so if we're just purely talking about whether this token gonna pump or not, it's just more likely for the project to pump their own token if they don't if they only if they have enough money to pump it, right? If like
yes,
pumping your token gonna take 700 million, like who gonna do that? And who gonna take the downfall of the token? They're gonna also absorb the selling pressure, right, from the market.
yeah,
Mm,
very difficult,
okay.
very difficult.
I didn't say anything, guys. Delete this part. Okay, whatever I say, I'm comfortable. It's just a fair observation. I might be wrong. This is just my
Mm,
thinking. Mm.
yeah,
So,
doing projects is much more difficult compared to the last cycle, and for the retail traders and investors, they don't even can remember all the token, all the tickers listed on Binance, even Binance or other exchanges every day. Too many tokens right now. So I think maybe for
mm,
investors, for projects, it's a hard time right now.
嗯，必然严选不是必然严选了，再也不是了。
Mm. Maybe, maybe,
Maybe
yeah.
I don't know. I think they are still selective, but the priority is kind
But
of
they still
like
got like over 50% of market share. Yeah,
oh, no doubt they are still number one, and I believe they will continue to be number one for a really really long time, right? Unless any
yeah,
systematic things happens, and I'm bullish on them. I'm just saying like maybe like a year ago, right? They were very strict on like who get to list on like Binance Spot or but right now I think it's a different condition. I'm not saying like there's something they are doing wrong. It's just they changed their criteria, and the audience of us or ours should be aware of that. You like how you view whoever get listed on the central exchange, and I think the shifting, well, it's kind of good or bad. The good side is like, oh, they wouldn't be the only one to tell the market, oh, this token is worth buying, right? That just means like whether the token has its intrinsic value is really dependent on whether the project itself have
yeah.
the long-term commitment to build something useful to deliver value to the users and then and accrue the value back to the token holders, right? That's the ultimate dependency, and
Mm,
the market gonna show you so cruelly and directly uh on the token price, right? On the other side, what's the second point? That's my only point. the
mm,
bad side is the bad side is like in during the initial phase while we are having this transition phase, then some people gonna suffer. Whoever who is not paying attention to the trend, they're gonna still if you still treat this thing as the same way as before, then you're gonna get suffer, right? Meaning like you will be the token holder or the buyer at that time. And you're gonna suffer from that like financially.
mm. What I'm seeing is that there truly is a paradigm shift from many big projects also doing their own launchpad to make many projects launch their token um, uh, not only from the big exchanges like Airdrome, Metaplex from Solana. I
Mm.
think what they are doing is meaningful because they pick another way to launch a token to help other projects to to do their TGE. So maybe they are much more big project will do these kind of business next year and find another right solutions to all these things. Yeah,
You
I
mean
think it's very
them doing
interesting.
token launch? Mm.
Yeah, yeah, and like the collectible projects. I forgot their ticket, but yeah, one of the projects launched from Metaplex on Solana and got to over 800 million FTV um, at peak. Yeah, I think it's very awesome. Yeah, compared to compared to nearly 80% of the projects listed on big exchanges. Yeah.
I think we shared enough on this topic, guys. However you want to take our feedback, it's your homework.
Yeah.
Oh, but we should assign homework to our audience. Like we just like list out a bunch of links and be like, guys, go read those. It's helpful
So
for you.
maybe they will get a SBT for finishing all the homeworks each episode. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
I think the value of Guardian's Echo, if I think a little bit deeply, is more the intersection of our information, you and me, I meant, right, and as well as
Yeah, yeah,
our
yeah.
perspective, the intersection of our perspective. So it's through our conversation actually I also get to understand the market in a different way. Because think about it, right? For the I'm building a product, you are building the media. So usually I'm the supply side of the, I guess, the product itself. You are the distributor, right? But in terms of like, mm, I guess like I will own all the users, but you will own a lot of those like token buyers in a sense. So our role is constantly changing, right? It like depends on the topic. You like what from different kind of perspective, but we will always be kind of be on the offset role. Like one of it us will be the supplier, one of us will be the on the demand side. So if
Yes.
we get to present to the users both side, it just provide the user a more comprehensive view. And at the end of the day, the user still need to think on their own to make their own judgment. But I'm always in the dilemma of like whether I want to tell user what I really think, right? Because thinking for someone versus handing directly the conclusion to someone, I think this is also a lot of like content creator will be thinking. Most people are
Yep.
kind of like they don't, if they don't want to do their own thinking, they will just say, "Tell me, what do you think about this?" Right?
Tell me
what are your thoughts?
what I can
However,
buy. Tell me what I can buy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But
So
what would you do?
for the audience
Yeah,
or
for the audience.
for my content readers and audience, I will also keep like telling them don't don't make myself to be your only KOL and the only source from receiving all the information on the market. I may be wrong, and I think the meaning of keep creating content on Twitter or any other social channel is that I want to make more audience be smart and don't just got fooled by any other chaos in the market. I think it's very meaningful. Also, one of the reasons I will to be a lecturer of different colleges. Yeah. So I think
Really?
I always
In
tell,
Taipei?
yeah, over 5 to 10 universities for the past few years.
That's so nice. Wow. Oh, I mean, I do go to NYU to host a lot of events as well as like talk about.
Mm.
But when I go to NYU, the focus is more on data science, not on
Oh,
crypto. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
hardcore. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will teach like information about the newbies, how they can get into DeFi, or what's the difference between DeFi and traditional finance, things like that.
Is this
So,
allowed in universities in Taiwan?
oh yes, we have a alliance, made up to 20 colleges in Taiwan. So
That's really
actually, there are many young talents in campus. Actually, very cool compared to other
mm,
regions.
mm.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest advantages in Taiwan market as well.
Mm. conclude what you earlier said, I 100% agree with you. What we are building here is help our audience to form a, a more rational way of validating, sourcing, justifying information, and finding the strategy that works
Yeah.
the best for them, right? So
Yes.
it sounds cliche, but at the end of the day, if you want to go through the up and downs of the crypto market, you have to have your own thinking process. Purely relying on one person's opinion or blindly trusting that person is just risking your financial and mental health in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Okay, I think we have done enough chit chat. We have shared our thoughts about Mona Mega East. I think Alvin didn't share much. I shared a lot of thoughts. Alvin, next time I gotta push you.
But you know them much better than me. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I
Yes.
mean,
I can
but
only
again, I'm
share.
biased. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I can only share like participants in the market how they feel about these two projects or from Chinese market or something.
Mm, true. Anyways, let's get the ESOS founder on our live stream next time, and we talk about
Yeah.
social
Let's
network
fucking go.
reputation. Let's fucking go. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm so bullish. And then this align with our core ethos so well. Like we only want to
Mm.
bring on good founders or founders who believe in this, like building long term stuffs to our like live stream. Anyways, I'm super bullish. But again, it has been a joyful hour again with our audience and with with Alvin. Uh,
Sorry for today's quality of the live streaming. Yeah, thanks.
there for today's so usually for the live stream, right? There will always be comments on my tweet or on Alvin's tweet that like, oh, Alvin 老师好帅 Alvin is so handsome. I always see like at least 10 of those reply comments, and I will always like those comments because I was like, you guys focus. It's kind of not the focus we want you guys to focus on. But I'm glad Alvin has so many 颜粉, like whatever.
Yeah, we need more feedbacks from our content, not focus on other things.
The looks. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, William, for your support. Yeah, it's a
Thanks for all listening. Yeah.
thanks everyone for listening. We will see you next
Next
Tuesday at
week.
the same time. Yeah, next week.
Okay,
But
okay.
in the same time, like we will make sure to bring on good quality guests on our live stream. Okay. Bye. Bye
Okay.
bye.
See you next time. Bye
See
bye.
you.